Good evening, everyone. Welcome home to Baltimore. We know how important this Maryland Cycling Classic is and how we're so gracious to have it back here in Baltimore to showcase our city and our region to the rest of the world.
We were kind of spitballing some ideas, and after 2 flights of beer, we came up with this idea to showcase a label at this event tonight.
We represent 240 papers, a voice of 47 million nationwide.
For you all coming out to support this very iconic event here in Maryland, the Maryland Cycling Classic.
Yeah, this is really that moment, and this event represents that next chapter for Baltimore.
We're super excited to be here for this opportunity.
Persevered, they stayed true to themselves, they stayed true to their craft, they dreamed, they believed, they've never given up. They've all succeeded at their current profession, and they've created a legacy that will live on.
All I could think of is how great it would be to have a bike race on the streets of Baltimore City and through the hills of Baltimore County. Received here by the Reginald Lewis Museum and the Baltimore Times. I'm proud to be the chair and thankful for this opportunity, and I couldn't think of a better kickoff than this one.
Park. So I think by the branding of Nelson Vales and the Olympics really helped to launch the next generation into what it's becoming today.
Of course, I had mentors. I had my dad, who's been riding bikes forever. I remember going to bike races when I was 3-4 years old, and this guy right here, Rasan Bahati, we would go out to a ride on Thursday, and he would teach us how to race crits. So we owe a lot to Rasan. He's paved the way for us. He created his own team, and we follow suit.
And he said, what would you do after cycling? And I said, I would love to get more inner city kids into the sport of cycling all across the U.S.
I always try to speak to the parents and not the kids itself, but it's the parents and the parenting that's going to make it fun for their young daughter or son to go ahead and start something like cycling and not baseball, football, basketball.
And I was the first woman of color on that team. And people thought that was a really great thing, but it was not a really great thing. Because what that means is that team had existed for 10 years, and 10 years went by that no other woman like me had gotten an opportunity to be on that team.
And for those like me, it gives us a direction for our lives to help continue to inspire and support the next generation.